Hey, so this may be one of the most important videos that you ever watch in real estate because I think it's something that's not touched on nearly enough and has been so impactful in my business. You can learn the mechanics of whatever, of any form of real estate investing that you want to, but one of the most important things to my business, and probably something that's impacting your business, is mindset. Mindset is so important, and I just don't hear enough people talk about real estate investing and mindset, because I hear like people talk about, oh, you can learn this, learn that, learn all these different ways to invest in real estate, but not enough on mindset. So I'm really focusing in my own life on mindset, and I'm here to help you to focus on mindset in your life too. I've done a ton of mindset work. If you know me a little bit, or I've even begun to speak about a big secret that I kept for a very long time. And that secret is that my childhood really wasn't the greatest. And I hid this for so long that both of my parents are alcoholics, and I pretty much raised myself. And I've been on my own since I was 14 years old. And I had to learn how to survive and thrive in this world. And I did. And I overcame a lot. So I feel like I am certainly capable to lead other people on mindset. So even if you didn't have what would be considered a bad childhood, there's still mindset blocks that are preventing you from being where you want to be. It took me a long time to overcome it. It took me a long time to get success, but I finally did, and it's still a daily practice. So there are things that are keeping you from being fully successful in your life, whether it's in your business, it's in your marriage, it's in your relationship with your parents, it's in your relationship with your children, wherever it is. These principles that I'm about to talk about can be applied to any of it. So I am also having a meeting on Monday afternoon at 12 noon. I have a meeting the second Monday of every month on real estate investing. This month it's on mindset. We have a life coach, Allison Gallagher, that is coming in to talk to us about this. But for the next 5 days, I'm going to go live at 1 p.m. and talk to you about all of this. So we're going to cover sort of a different topic each day. I don't even have the topics laid out. I just am doing this all off the top of my head. And I know what I've been through. I know what I have learned, and I know how I have become successful. So with that being said, these are the steps that you're going to take. Number one, if you are in real estate investing already, I've been in real estate my whole entire life, and I have pivoted many times. So whether you are already in real estate investing, or you would like to be in real estate investing, or you're a realtor, what I want you to do is I want you to come up with what's your genius. Don't think about how can I make the most money. Think about how do I want to experience my life? So there are so many aspects of real estate investing. If you would like to listen to a video of mine, I have one on my YouTube channel. It's linked in my bio on my link tree. So there is a video in there called 5 Paths to Real Estate Investing. So it talks about just 5 of the paths that are available to people that are interested in real estate investing. There are many more, but just come up with what's your genius. Like, what do you love doing? What are you really great at? Like, what would you do for free? What do you love? Like, if you're a realtor, think, do I really love like opening up lock boxes and showing houses and going on listing appointments and staging houses? Or could I be more involved in some other way with helping people? Like, my genius is customizing solutions. It's coming up with ways that people can sell their house off or on market in creative ways. So it doesn't always have to be a listing. I mean, listings are great, and a lot of times people will choose that option, but I like to customize a solution. I like to listen to what people's problems are, whether their wealth situation, their tax situation, whatever it may be, and I customize a solution. And to be able to do that, I had to learn a lot of different ways to invest in real estate, including listing. I'm also a licensed realtor, so sometimes I'll list the properties, but a lot of times I'll do everything just off market, and they don't even have to go to listing, and all their goals are met, and it all works out. So that's my genius. But I want you to really think about what your genius is. Like, don't think, oh, well, I can make more money doing this. Forget that. Just put that aside. Don't even think about where you can make the most money. I want you to think about what your genius is, what you're good at, what you love doing, what wakes you up in the morning excited. Like, just craft your perfect life. This video is about business, but you can apply this to anything in your life. So think about what wakes you up in the morning. Like what would just totally like psych you out? Like, I'm so excited to be doing this. I'm so happy to be doing this, and make that a guideline. From there, I want you to get total and complete clarity about your business. Write it down. Write down a business plan. I write down goals, but my goals are not that strict because, well, I'm going to talk about that next, but I write down a plan, and I also make a vision board about it. So I use an app online. I think it's just called Vision Board. I can't remember what it's called, but I use an app, and I create a vision board on my phone, which I look at every day. And also I look at my loose goals. So I write down a vision for my life. It's more of a vision, less goals. And I write down a vision for my life, where I want to go. And then I start to take action on it. So I move in different directions, and I start to move. And what happens is I get messages about whether it's the right move or the wrong move. Now, a lot of times the messages are painful because they're failure. Failure is a wonderful thing. I know all of us, we try to avoid failure. We don't like it. We don't like rejection. But if you listen to this voice and you listen to these messages, you will see that that failure is actually redirection. So I'm always looking for, like, where are doors opening for me? Where are doors closing for me? And that kind of like just helps me along my path to put me in the right direction. So I'll write down my goals. I start moving in a direction, because action is so, so important. Like, you need to, I know the universe is like supports us, and that's wonderful. I certainly embrace the universe supporting me in everything that I do in my life. But I also have to know that I have to take action. I have to be an action taker. And in taking that action, I start to move in a direction, and I see what doors are closing and what doors are opening. You don't have to grind. You don't have to hustle. All you have to do is know your inner self and listen to the directionals. And that what has really expanded my business, expanded my life more than any other course, anything that I've taken, anything that I've learned. I've learned so much about just listening to that voice. And that's what we'll be talking about over the next 5 days, because that movement that you're taking, that is going to cause some failure, and that is redirection. So I want you to remember that these are life principles. You can do this anywhere in your life, and just listen to those messages. And more than likely, there are blocks. So if you are, let's say you're currently making $500,000 a year, and you want to be making $1 million a year, and you're not there yet, there's a block. There's a reason why, because everybody is capable of making $1 million a year. So what you need to do is focus on those blocks. We're going to be talking about the blocks over the next 5 days. We're going to be talking more about the inner voice. We're going to be talking more about mindset in general. And then on Monday, we have an in-person meeting at Michelangelo's restaurant in Cherry Hill at 12 noon. So you can sign up for that. There is a link in my bio. We have a Facebook page that's around that. It's called She Buys Houses. It's in support of women, but it's for men and women. So anybody who wants to join us there can, and it's the content is relevant to everyone. So you can join us at this meeting. Otherwise, I will be live for the next 5 days. Well, the next 4 days, including today, is 5 days. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I would be happy to cover them. But just log on 1 p.m. for the next 4 days, and I will help you to overcome those limiting blocks so you can have anything that you want in your life. So glad to be here. Thanks for being part of my channel, and I will talk to you soon.